Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Listen to Learn. Friends, if you are serious about your financial future and ready to learn something that could change your life, then listen closely to this book summary of The Millionaire Next Door. If you have always believed that becoming rich requires a high salary, this audiobook is going to shake your belief. It is filled with the lessons school never teach. Imagine if you could learn all the secrets that turn an ordinary person into a millionaire. No magic, no inheritance, just the right mindset and financial discipline. If you truly want financial freedom, if you are going to move beyond showing off and build real wealth, if you want to secure your and your family's future, then listen to this audiobook till the very end. Each chapter in this book is like a mirror. It reflects the millionaire's habit, correct mindset, and how to build good and healthy relationship with money. So, don't pause, don't escape, and don't leave it halfway. This time, don't just listen. Instead, understand, reflect, and apply. Because why should the next millionaire be someone else? It could be you, the millionaire next door. Imagine there is an uncle in your neighborhood. He uses the same old car, wears simple clothes, and has a quiet and simple personality and never show off. You probably think he is just like another middle class man. But one day you find he is actually a millionaire, one of the top investor in your city. Surprised? Shocked? That's exactly the story behind The Millionaire Next Door. A story about those hidden millionaires we never recognize. But how did he become so rich? Because he chooses saving and smart investing over showing off. The book says true millionaires are those who, even with moderate income, save more and live simply. Wealth isn't about lifestyle, it's about mindset. Today's generation look at Instagram and YouTube lifestyles and think being rich means owning a Lamborghini, a mansion, dining out daily, and wearing designer watches. Those who keep buying expensive gadgets, branded clothes, cars on EMI are rich from outside but broke from inside. To become millionaire, you don't need to look rich. To become a millionaire, you don't need $1 million salary. Instead, you need to develop $1 million habits. The real millionaires first understand their money, then control it, and then multiply it. If you want to be the person who wins not by showing off but by financial intelligence, then the millionaire next door will be an eye opener for you. Chapter 1, Change Your Mindset. The real millionaires usually stay away from showing off. They don't chase luxury cars or buy new branded clothes every week. They are not interested in flaunting a luxurious lifestyle on social media. Their focus is elsewhere. They focus on financial goals, on controlling money, and building long term value. Simplicity is their greatest strength. They know earning money is as important as spending it wisely. That's why they question every expense. Is this necessary or just for image or show off? In today's world, we link wealth with appearance. If someone wears an expensive watch, we call them successful. If someone drives an SUV, we assume they are rich. But in reality, that thinking is a misleading. True millionaires don't care about impressing others. They save and invest to grow, not to show. Understand this. The things that make us look rich often make us poor inside. EMIs, credit card, loan for appearances, all these traps pull us away from financial freedom. To become a millionaire, you must escape these traps. True millionaires have already left the race of looking rich. They don't care about people's opinion. Their thinking is clear. Money should make my life easier, not more complicated. They know happiness doesn't come from expensive things, but from peace of mind. This peace of mind comes when there is no debt on them, when they watch their saving and investment are growing. They don't feel guilty about saving. Instead, they feel proud, knowing they have chosen tomorrow's freedom over today's luxury. Every purchase has an opportunity cost. That $1,000 phone you bought today is, if invested wisely, it could grow and become $2,000 in a few years. That's why they measure purchases not by instant joy but by long term value. Real class isn't about expensive things, it's about knowing the difference between the needs and the wants. Millionaires avoid impulse buying, ignore big sales traps, and stay emotionally detached from spending. Financial discipline is their skill, one they strengthen over the years. They define themselves not by possessions but by decisions that make them financially stronger. The- their satisfaction comes from within, not from external validation, because true wealth means sleeping peacefully at night, knowing your money is working for you and not the other way around. If you want to be rich, first think rich, embrace simplicity, save and invest for your future and not for others' approval. That's the path of real wealth. Chapter 2: The Power of Saving. Imagine earning huge amount of every month only to have nothing left by the end. What's the point? It's not about how much you earn, it's about how much you save and where you invest it. The road to wealth is built not from flashy income but from intelligent saving. Millennials' greatest strength is their habit of saving. They don't just earn, they control money and give it a direction. They know a fixed portion of every income must go towards saving and investment no matter what. Everyone wants to earn, but very few make saving a habit because saving doesn't get like on social media. But that's the habit that lead to freedom slowly but surely. Saving isn't just a financial planning, it's a mindset, a discipline that says, I will skip useless expenses today so I can live without limits tomorrow. Your income may be small or large, saving is always possible. The difference lies in mindset. Most people say, I will spend first and save what's left. But real millionaires flip the line. They say, I will save first and spend what's left. Earning is an skill and saving is an art, and it takes self control and long term vision. Millennials treat saving and investing as non negotiable, like paying a bill. For them, income minus saving equals expenses, not the other way around. These small, consistent saving become the fuel that build wealth over time. People stuck in the earn more, spend more loop never escape the rat race. Those who rise above understand that saving is not about today, it's about tomorrow's freedom. When you see you are not just storing money, you are buying options, career flexibility, business opportunities, early retirement, and peace during emergencies. Saving is a superpower, the real key to become a millionaire. Money grows only when it stays with you. But if you spend everything you earn, it does nothing for you. But if you save and invest it, it starts working for you. Millennials see saving and investing not as a burden but as an investment in their freedom, in their choices, and in their future. So, make a promise. From every paycheck, a fixed portion goes to saving and investment no matter what. That small step can be the start of your millionaire journey. Chapter 3. Be self made. If everything were handed to you, car, house, business, would you still feel the drive to work hard? Probably not. That's why self made millionaires are different. They start from zero with no inheritance or safety net. They build everything through their own effort, one step at a time. They don't wait for someone to rescue them. No family fortune, no lucky inheritance. They carve their own path. That journey builds confidence. Every decision carries meaning because it came from their own struggle. They aren't afraid of risk because comfort was never an option for them. Dependence on others weakens you. Self reliance strengthens you. Being self made isn't just about money, it's about building emotional and mental strength to handle everything. For them, money is a byproduct. Their real assets are attitude, discipline, and focus. They learn from failure, adapt, and improve. They keep upgrading their skills, knowing every new experience brings them closer to their goal. The satisfaction of achieving success with your own hands is unmatched. That's what drives self made millionaires. Growth over show off. They define success by progress, not by possessions. So, if you dream of financial success, start working on yourself today. Don't wait for inheritance. Build your own legacy. Chapter 4. Master Financial Planning. If you think a big income automatically makes you rich, think again. Wealth is not about income, it's about mindset. Millionaires' greatest weapon is financial planning. They plan their life around money, not their money around life. Every coin has a purpose. Like a businessman planning every investment, millionaires don't spend emotionally, they spend logically. They track every inflow and outflow. No impulse buys, no useless subscription. Millionaires divide income into saving and investment and expenses and prioritize saving and investment. For them, income minus saving equal expenses. They monitor every category where spending is rising, where they are overspending, and fix it. They treat budgeting not as a burden but as a roadmap to their dream life. Their plans are flexible but disciplined. Saving and investment are non negotiable. They do even a yearly financial health checkup to see what's working and what's not. That's why their wealth compound steadily because they don't just earn, they make their money work for them. Remember, if you don't take money seriously, it won't take you seriously either. Becoming rich isn't about earning millions, it's about giving every coin the right direction. Chapter 5. The Teach financial wisdom to your children. Imagine working for your whole life to build wealth, only to see your children waste it. That's every millionaire's biggest fear. But they don't run from it, they prepare their children instead. True millionaires don't just give money, they give money sense. They teach the value of hard work, and the reality that money doesn't grow on trees. They show that happiness doesn't come from spending but from saving and investing. They teach kids that every expense sell a piece of their freedom. So, they introduced saving habits early from pocket money itself. They make kids save a portion, turning that habit into lifelong financial discipline. They don't impress kids with luxury, big houses, or fancy car, but show that simplicity and smart living lead to greatness. They don't clear every obstacle from their children's path. They let them work, manage their own expenses, and build independence. They teach balance, earn, live, and save. They introduce tools like budgeting, tracking expenses, and operating bank accounts, and understand credit responsibly. Millionaires know giving money doesn't make kids successful, but giving financial understanding does. Millionaires know giving money doesn't make kids successful, but giving financial understanding does. That's how wealth and wisdom pass to the next generation. Chapter 6: Invest for the long term. True millionaires don't just earn, they grow their money. Their most powerful weapon is long term investing. They know if you spend money today, it's gone. But if you invest it, it multiplies over time. They don't believe in shortcuts or overnight success. They trust time, patience, and the magic of compound interest. While others spend on discounts and trends, they invest in mutual fund, real estate, and stocks. They understand the power of consistent, disciplined investing. They don't panic during market fluctuations because they play the long game. They don't chase hype, they focus on fundamentals. They invest regularly, even in small amounts, through SIPs and systematic plan. For them, investing isn't optional, it's a commitment. They let time be their ally, knowing small steps today create massive income tomorrow. Their goal isn't instant return, it's financial independence. They focus on creating systems that earn even when they are not working. That's the real freedom. They also know failure is a part of the journey. They learn, adapt, and rise again. Their mindset is entrepreneurial. They rely on skills, ideas, and actions, not on fixed salaries. They don't work for money, they make money work for them. And that's the ultimate difference. Final message: The Millionaire Next Door isn't just a book, it's a mindset. It makes you question: Am I working for money, or is my money working for me? Am I living beyond my income, or growing it smartly? Most people want to look rich, few actually become rich. This book brings you back to reality, practical, simple, and powerful. It shows that no matter your salary, how much is your salary, but with the right habit, saving, investing, and discipline, you can become a millionaire too. Financial freedom is built with planning, patience, and persistence. So stop chasing luxury. Start choosing control over your money, over your time, and your choices. Because true wealth isn't about showing off, it's about peace, independence, and the power to live on your own terms. Read it, reflect it, and apply it, and become the millionaire next door. So, if you enjoyed this narration, don't forget to subscribe to Listen to Learn, where we turn powerful financial ideas into simple, life changing lessons. Share your thoughts in the comment section or any topics that you would like us to cover